All right, hello, mates, brothers and sisters. What a day we had. Okay. Well, hope everyone did well. What a morning. I'm going to be quick here. I had quite a few messages sent to me in regards to why Coinbase went down. That's one of them. That's not going to change. Last cycle, every time we had a flash crash, every time we had a rally, Coinbase will go down. Kraken didn't go down, but Coinbase did. A couple others did. Last cycle, it was horrendous. Good luck trying to sell. Good luck trying to buy when this happens. You're better off just waiting, because many times you will try, even if it does go through, you will get rejected. Even if it says it goes through, many times. Not always, but I don't even bother. You shouldn't be scared and selling, and you shouldn't be FOMOing and buying. Anyways, you want, when things are going crazy, unless you're a trader, don't do it on Coinbase. Right? So that's not going to change. Then the cycle before that was even worse. But you would think in the bear market, yes, they had major layoffs, but when things started coming around, you would think they would have improved their infrastructure. They did not, and that's a big issue. Though you can imagine the billions and billions that was coming in and leaving. I mean, we hit 54, and we crashed hard, right? And other exchanges didn't say 64, but at least on Coinbase I saw 64, and Coinbase was down, and then I saw it saying 64. But very common for let's see here. It reads it. Yep, 64 100. Very common for this to happen. And I know people were seeing zero balance, so did I. It's par for the course. It means nothing. It's another reason. I'll do a million videos on this. Whether you use my link or not, I don't care. But go ahead and use my link and get the Tangent wallet and learn how to use it. It's very easy. If you need help on that, let me know. It's a credit card size. Get the 3-pack. Use mine. You get a 10% off right here. Tangent. There's your code. 10%. I have a bunch. My nephew's birthday turned 18. Guess what he's getting? He's getting that in his first crypto. So I have a Tangent wallet ready for him right now. Got some people messaging me more. There's people were very worried today and scared about the alts. It's going to happen. Things come out of alt and go into Bitcoin. Look at Jasmine. Is that crazy? I was going to buy that like a year and a half ago just as a risk play, and I didn't. And I wasn't going to put a ton into it, but probably it's going to do about $5,000 and be worth quite a bit right now. But it's okay, and I don't see an end in sight in this. It's just it's hitting it. I wish AMP would follow in its footsteps, because it's basically tied. Completely different things that they do in projects, but very similar market cap, circulating supply, etc. So some of the picks that I have been talking about, I did a little short video today on that. Polyswarm, right? These are riskier ones, but I mean, they're just doing great. They will have their turn. Can't believe I sold that at 54 cents. I refuse to buy it now, even if it goes to $100, right? I don't know where it's going to go, but it was a dumb play. I shouldn't have. It was my bad. I listened to Bob. I listened to Wendy, and normally I don't do that type of stuff. But they made a compelling argument, and I didn't rush into it, but I got out of it. It was a dumb move. I had a ton of it, and what can you do? And it wasn't a rush move. It just with the way the market was, I thought it was going to hit pretty hard, and it did go down. But as you can see, it's right back up. So many of the render doing very well. Many that were up pretty good this morning are back down, right? I bought a bunch more Cody, and killing my average, but I don't care. I believe this will have a run. Might not be for another couple months, but I'm in at like 5 or 6 cents, and I bought more at 21 cents. So I believe it will have a run again, and I'm looking to get out possibly, or we'll see how it goes, but my goal would be around $2. Yep, this is really taking a hit. What a shame. I think it'll come back, but it's by not selling, and I'm okay with that. It's probably about quite a bit of money, but I really think this will see a few dollars, and we'll get back to it. Things when they go up, not always, because Jasmine is a perfect example. It just keeps going up, 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 and it doesn't really have a retracement. It really has not had a retracement back. But PNG definitely did. But I'm in below, right around there, just whatever, not caring about it. And boom, look, that's crazy. And what a pullback it's having. I mean, that is a significant pullback. So I'm hoping it gets some more steam again, and we can get back up to where it needs to be. Done this, had some peaks and valleys, but look at that. That's pretty much just. So I was looking to. Where was I? Probably around 2022, right around there. And this is just having a hell of a month. Look at that. Okay, boom, boom, but it's sticking above $1, and that's just huge. And then now we've broken into this level, and people who've held on forever are very happy. Want AMP to do that. Like I said, this I'm pretty long at. It's at 11 cents. Nothing too crazy, but about 40 grand. So I'm just looking for that to break even. That was with the metaverse narrative last run. 88, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Eugene. Where do I think Jasmine can go? Brother, no one knows. I don't have anything vested into it. I have no vested interest, but I think I definitely think we could hit 5 to 10 cents. I mean, it could hit 30 cents, but let me just an FYI, I was not planning on doing a stream, but let's see if this works. And I'll give you some numbers. Excuse me, I'm gonna have kind of a quick one. I have a split-in headache. No caffeine today, purposely, and it's killing me. So, brother, we're at 2 cents. Got a 1 billion. Okay, 1 billion market cap. Let's say we want to go to 23 cents. It can definitely do that. Not for a bit though, but it can definitely do that. Very realistic. But I mean, I want you to see this. For Jasmine to get to 12 cents, okay, needs to have the market cap of Litecoin, close to ICP, right? So it's going to take a lot of work, right? When some pumps like this and it has such a huge circulating supply, which it does, it'll take a lot to move it. But it is on fire. The volume is relentless, 1.4 billion. So if it keeps that up, it's going to keep flying. It's having the money flow into it. It had forever just hundreds of thousands to 1 to 2 million, so it doesn't move. But there's something going on. There's manipulation. It could be, the Japanese doing this, big whales, who are bought in at 0.004, 0.005, so on and so forth. They may push it up to 10 cents. They're, they got millions in it or hundreds of thousands. They're sitting pretty good. Yeah. It is. I'm not in it. It was one of the riskier ones that I was thinking about. I went back and forth for literally a year in the heat of in the depths of the bear market. But I just, I've got too many like this. A few from, as you know it, metal. You know, and I want to see. So this has got like the same token supply. Basically the same tokenomics as AMP. But I just want to give you another example of like basically consider them the same coin, right? Two completely different projects, right? But look at this, where this is at, okay? This is where Jasmy just came from. That it was actually below this. Around the same circulating supply. I think Jasmy even has more. And look at the volume. This is a perfect example. 15.6 million. That's why it's not moving. 1.2 million. 1.2 billion Jasmy had. So this, the other day, when Jasmy was really hitting it, check this out. Where it came from. Look at that. Then all of a sudden it got to about 40 to 50 million. Only 40 to 50 million. And boom. Look at how it popped up to the next level. That might not seem like a lot, but it's 33%. And 33% when you have a market cap, it's a low market cap. But when you have the circulating supply like this, the tokenomics come into play. So this I'm very long at, hundreds of thousands of dollars at 6 cents. So I'll be happy if it gets to 3 cents. I was hoping it was going to be on fire and have a run like Jasmy did, and it started. And I have faith that I'll get at least half of my money out. I've written it off in my head, so if we get it, that's a good thing. But Jasmy, me, I'm not a buyer at that. I just don't really have faith in the project, and I think it's just on a run, and it may not stop. But if you use this site, which, when it's working, it's pretty darn good, you can kind of see the economics of it in the token supply, right? So for this to get to 46 cents, it's $22 billion market cap. Truth of the matter is, when we're in the heat, and I mean the heat of the bull market, which we're not in, somewhat are for Bitcoin, but not everything. Certain alts. Certain alts are having their day. I mean, when you see things like Pangolin go up, a couple 1,000%, go from 5-6 cents to 60 cents in a day. That's just the power of the bull market. But it's just people pumping stuff up and taking profits. Eugene, are you in on Jasmy? I think if you have, depending on what you want to get out of it, I think it's my personal opinion. If you're, depending on what you're going to put on it and how much you want to get out, if you just want to double your money, I think you'll see that. If you're looking to 10, 20 exit, I think you may see it. I think it's going to be difficult, but we'll have to see after the halving, where we're at. I'm hearing, what else? A lot these days that we're going to go to 500,000 and we're going to have a super cycle and no bear market, or we're going to head to 1 million. It's not, in my view, it is not going to happen. I'm hearing George constantly saying, we're going to have a 30 to 30 trillion market cap by the end of this bull run. Not anything can happen. But if I was a betting man, it's not going to. Okay. Oh, nice. And do you have an out? My thought is don't be too greedy. Know where you want to kind of sell it. Or, my thought is know where you want to sell it on top and on the bottom. So if you want to sell it at 10 cents, and you get to 9 cents, have a stop loss below it, and maybe at 7 cents or 8 cents, you're in the money. But let's see, for Bitcoin, just to get to 600K is 12 trillion. I don't see that coming for a long time. I was watching a video on Altcoin Daily where he had a guy on saying in 10 years we're going to be at $100 million on Bitcoin. I mean, it's people like that who say this stuff where newbies get hurt. And you know, FOMO is one thing, but I mean, come on. I try to be optimistic, but let's people get hurt when they don't think they can lose. I mean, this whole market could stop in a second with just some horrible macro event, or if Senator Elizabeth Warren in America gets her way, which will be tough, but you never know what can stop a bull market in the stock market or crypto. Right? But it would take a tremendous amount of money. I mean, it's going to be difficult, in my opinion, to get us to 150K. It's a tremendous amount of money. Who's buying at 100K? It's going to be institutional. I own Bitcoin, and I'm not buying any more at 60 grand, 70 grand. But we're getting there. And I personally think we're going to double from here. I just don't know how. I just don't, retail will come in, but retail is not going to be spending 100K for one Bitcoin. They might buy 10K worth or 20K worth. And what's the point of that? When the alts will be going up 1,000%, like Chainlink, or people got wrecked this morning. Oh yeah, hugely wrecked. Definitely your leverage guys got killed this morning, and I bought. I bought when things settled down. I got some good buys. So, and when I say goodbyes, more like not goodbyes from like a couple months ago, goodbyes from over the last couple of weeks, right? Because things have done pretty well for the most part and had a good retracement back. That's going to happen. You've been around metal long enough to see how this goes. I mean, this is the first major glitch with Coinbase, so we're starting. And I just can't believe they can't get their crap together. They take so much money, and their stock is doing incredibly well. They're making a fortune now. They had a rough time during the bear market, but how did they not improve their infrastructure? It's crazy. 28K XRP. So you have crypto cannabis. You have 28K in XRP, and if so, where we're at, and how long you've been holding it. I've had XRP since 2016, and I'm in at 17 cents, and I have 100K of it. But I'm not going anywhere with it, right? BTC is not to make millions no more. It's where you put your millions. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. 88. And you don't keep it in you got to have some in a bank account, but that's where you plant your money. You have a couple $1,000,000, you buy Bitcoin. And guess what? You sell it at the top and you buy it back when it drops down to 30, 20 or 30K if it goes down there. No, 20K XRP coins. Good. Where do you have the 28K? What price? What's your average price? Yeah, I mean, metal, you could definitely make millions if you put in a couple million, right? You're going to double that. That's for sure. But everyone who thinks that we're not going to have a bear market and these ETFs aren't going to sell off, they will sell off. They're not in there to preserve their wealth. They're in there to make wealth. And these are wealthy people who are putting it in the ETFs, right? They will take profits at 70, 80, 90, 100K. That's going to happen. People aren't thinking about that. About 5 years ago. Okay, perfect. Yes, I made a video the other day, which, whether you like XRP, whether you believe in it, whether you don't believe in it, there's no reason. I'm just seeing video after video of every influencer and on these streams, people ripping on people who hold XRP. Well, I mean, I just think that's bullshit. You know what I mean? And the truth of the matter is, it's people who don't have it at a low price like you do, or I do. You have it at 26 cents, so you're in the money. So maybe you could have done better elsewhere. Who gives a crap? You held it through the SEC. So did I. I've had it forever. I'm more than double my money on it. It's gonna hit $1. It's gonna hit $2. I believe it's gonna hit $3. If nothing goes wrong, it's hitting all-time highs. If it hits $3, I'm not selling it until I see a bear market. What's the point? It's, yeah, you did. Well, that guy Bob is almost like he hopes it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, Bob's on my nerves now. I kind of hang tight and watch these things and don't comment too much on them. But Bob's on my, there's no reason for him and Joshua Jake and other people to be ripping on people who like. Yeah, it's not exploding with the other alts. It's bullshit. It's horrible that it's not. It should be, but it will. Cardano's not either. Cardano's above XRP, but they will. Um, but they're not going to do what people think they're going to do. They're not going to get to $10. God, I hope I'm wrong, but I mean, let's take a look. And I just don't like how I was watching some guy arguing with Bob the other day. It was Bluegrass or something, saying, "Why are you ostracizing?" I mean, the community. What's the point? It's not like he has 50 million viewers. And even George this morning, he's always ripping on XRP and this and that. That doesn't make people feel good who are down money on it. Now, I don't care as much because I'm up money, so are you. But what's the point of tearing down a community? I don't get it. It's the red pill. Yeah. Through the bear market. Yes. You hold, yes, yeah, I have some. I have so many large caps that, and VeChain will do good. Look at XRP, for XRP to, get to even almost $6, it's $315 billion market cap. It can do that if we're on fire. But that takes a lot of money, right? I mean, if we look at that, who has that right now? It's right around ETH. If we want to get to $11, that's we're pushing up there. 650 billion. Yeah, I mean VeChain's on a run, and we'll see what happens. I think that will have its turn, but it's got such a I really look at tokenomics a lot. That's why there's some that I really like. People rip on Quant, people rip on Alluvium. Well, look at that. Quant's a fine project. It's a B2B play. Who cares? I mean, look at the supply. Okay, it takes nothing to move this, and if I'll be happy with $700 out of it, and I know we'll get it. 170K vet VeChain, nice. Some calls Charles Hobson not that smart. I see delusion. Yeah, the guy is smart. Guy is smarter than I'll ever be. I didn't know much when I started, so by buying 600, okay, on Binance Legacy years ago, and didn't buy any more all these years. Well, I think that's I think there's better plays than VeChain. They'll have the run. They already have moved a little bit, but it takes a ton to move that. It doesn't move fast. That being said, though, what people forget when they say XRP doesn't move or Cardano, they forget when there was just a little rumor of the ETF possibility of BlackRock, which was bullshit. It popped up to 95 cents within minutes, and then right back down when they found out it was BS. But I'm just saying, when it's ready to move, it will move. Now look, I'm a believer that they're not accomplishing what they want. It's not like I love Brad Garlinghouse or Ripple or any of that. I got into it a long time. I was going to move quicker, but I'm in deep. Well, what's the point of selling it? It's better than a bank account. Did not even sell when it went to 29. Yeah. Right before the SEC case, when they were going to halt trading, I bought more. I doubled up. I also bought a bunch more because I wanted to get more of Flare airdrop, which we all got screwed on. I got like 3,600 Flare. That's it, and that actually moved, oddly enough. Yeah, it does, the metal. Yep. Probably more beneficial to be positive towards projects than condescending and negative. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I never understood the point of just like bashing. I guess I do my share of bashing people, other YouTubers. I guess I do a lot of videos on that. There's one reason only. I smell bullshit from people for a living. I run most of the country for a manufacturer, and I deal with people all day long, and I can smell bullshit a mile away. And when I see these shillers and I see these people ripping on communities and ripping on people, like, I like Joshua Jake on DC, but I was just watching a video of him a little bit ago of him just like tearing apart people. And if XRP holders have got to be the most moronic people in the world. I mean, why is he tweeting shit like that? Don't you want more people to watch your stuff? Or maybe he just wants a hateful community. I just don't get that. I believe in having kind of a friendly community, and if I see, if I get to where, a chat or something like Bob does and everyone, and I see people ripping on each other, I'm not having it. I want it, it doesn't have to be kumbaya, but Jesus, we already have enough people outside of crypto all over us and against us. What's the point of infighting, right? Me as a vegan, you see that within the vegan community. Vegans fighting against vegans, or you're not vegan enough, or you're for this and you're not for that, and you're too strict, you're not strict enough, all that shit. It's like, come on, we're all humans, let's chill out. So I will tell you what I have been loving. Some of my smaller picks have been doing good. 88, have you picked up anything? How's your ENS doing? Been hearing more and more about that. It's good. Have you noticed that it's coming up more and more, like chatter about it since you and Victaulic? You must be connected with him. Yeah, so that's kind of having a breather too, right? You're in the money in it, but it's just kind of getting its footing, and not too bad of a dip today. I believe it was like around the 18, 19. Too bad. Yeah, you're in the money on that. I'd like to see this go to $100, which I definitely think it could. I don't think you have too many. I think it's a total of 100 million, I believe, supply, which is nothing. And I don't know if it has any token unlocks for a while. On that note, I wonder how Bonafide is doing. This is Ethereum's brother on another chain, Solana chain. Yeah, so that's done pretty good. This one I wanted to get in here watching it, but they have so many token unlocks, it kind of scared me away. Negative, I'm holding until after the yep. Yeah, no, I know you do. Like 15K or something like that, around $15. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, so this might have its turn. This really, I'm trying to help people with some of the videos is, you gotta expect unexpected, just because something goes up like crazy, like this did for me. I mean, I made a freaking fortune on this week and lost not a ton of it because I'm in it, such a low price, but I mean, saw it go down. I mean, I think 20, 30K in my portfolio just on that. But the truth of the matter is I wasn't expecting it to pop like that this early anyways. We are so early in the cycle. We're extremely early. And that worries me a little bit just because I don't know what that will lead to. I don't know if that's I don't think we've never really been this early before the halving like this. So is that, I think it's the ETFs that are doing that, but what does that mean for us in the next 6 months, right? And if I was going to buy, I'd buy Radium. Yeah, I've been looking at it. I don't know if you guys are hearing this too, but people talking exact dates, like they know they're going by history, that it's going to end in 2025, at the end of 2025. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone 6 months from now. Theoretically, they're correct, but last bull market was cut short. COVID, war in Ukraine, inflation with raising rates. It was transitory, we were told. That COVID variant that came out, that started killing us. And what was all before that was Elon Musk saying they weren't going to accept Bitcoin anymore for Tesla. And that started the end of the bull market. We popped down, then we hit all-time highs again, and then boom, we were done. into the depths of hell we went. I had a big day today, actually. Did you sell anything? Or are you just up on the next levels in regards to your bags, your current portfolio? Because I thought you were pretty stacked, and set for the run. This is at least holding strong around here. I'm hoping it gets a leg up because this is a good project, and I love the tokenomics of it. And I've got a huge bag all the way down here below this, and this was one that actually I was got. People ask me about research. Ray had a big day. Oh, nice. Um, this one I think I was told this by DZ at Discover Crypto. That's why I listen to a lot of these shows because I'm not gonna. I read and I do my research, but I got to have that stuff on in the background. I listen to the usual suspects. Virtual Bacon had a good. I recommend you guys check him out. He does a good job. He gets into the weeds of technical, but he does a very good job. I'd love to do more live streams if we get a community going. I know 88. I appreciate your support, brother. And Crypto Cannabis, thanks for coming in. Where where do you reside? 88. We went from 71 yesterday in Illinois to 10 degrees today. It was crazy. And we're going back up to 50 tomorrow. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. I think we have. I'm really curious where we end up tomorrow. What happens tomorrow? Boys, check out not you 88. You're not into these. Keep an eye on Polyswarm. Screw you, Fetch. Piss me off. Keep an eye on AIOZ. This one I have a shitload, well below a penny. This is my Jasmine. I have about 400,000 of them. This is my Jasmine. Oh, Connecticut, nice. Is cannabis legal there? It is here. Big weather swings had like 40, yeah, I know, 30 centimeters of snow yesterday. Jesus, no, we didn't have that. We just had sprinklings and ice this morning, but it's just nuts. Little bullshit ones. Check this bad boy out, Polyswarm. Um, as you see, it's one of the biggest movers. I've been talking about this forever. These are riskier plays though. This I think is going to have a big move. They have some big token supplies coming out. Unlocks Ondo, 88. I know that, but I'm not sure. Crypto Cannabis. If you've seen any of the stuff on Ondo, we're unfortunately out of. I bought a little today, even though it killed my average just because I'm in at 21 cents. But I like it. And we don't have a token unlock for another like 45 days. A big unlock coming, but we got almost a whole year to give a crap about that. We're sitting at 1.4 billion, and it's just had a beautiful, since it got listed, beautiful run. Initial run up, boom, buying zone, footing. There we go. So I wanted to even out my bags. I get a little crazy with like odd numbers. I want to get it, if I'm at 96,000, I want to get it to 100. Yeah, finally, just need a license. Oh, alrighty. Well, how old are you? KYC weed sales nowadays. Really? Crypto Cannabis, how old are you? Do you need an ID? Are you 15? Medical ID. Yeah, here it's no issue at all. I don't smoke or anything, but I'll take an edible here and there. That's the only vice I have. that and work out like a fiend. Gotta try to stay alive. Think of what else I have for you. Oh God, you are a youngin. But I thought, with an ID, so you must need a medical or something to get into this semester. Oh, really? You need? Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, you need a driver's license to get in, and that's true. Um, Polygon, I think, is going to have its runs very soon. We already inched up. My biggest plays for the run are Near, Stacks, Ondo, PNG, Threshold. I just bought a bunch of. That's more of a riskier one. It's under 3 cents. Put in about 10K. This money, but I believe I'm in it out at 9 cents if it hits it. AIOZ getting killed. Unfortunately, I was killing it on this. Keep your eye on this. It's had a run up from a penny. It's definitely taking a breather. Right, we got to like 34 cents, I believe. I believe SEI will have its run, and another one I'm killing it on. I'm just trying to show you guys some of the smaller plays I'm in that it didn't cost me a ton of money to get into them. A few thousand get you a couple 100,000 where I bought it. So this has just been a good, it's getting some breath, starting to wake up. All these little ones have their turn. Here it walks in and by allowed to grow 4 plants. Oh, that's nice. 88. You dig in Ondo? Yeah, Dylan, I love Ondo. I've been buying it since the second it came out. I bought it from 27 cents all the way down to 21. So I'm done buying it. It's taking a breather. It's been taking a breather in the 39 to 44 cent area, but I love it. I think it's gonna I didn't even see that it hit 48 cents. But if I didn't have any, I'd be buying a crap load of it right now, me personally. But I love it. It's a great play. It's in the RWA space, and it's my favorite one out of all of them. Number one, because it's new. I don't love the tokenomics as much as something like Maple, which is very, has barely any circulating supply, but it's not as good of a project and it doesn't have the backing. I'm also in a Goldfinch as well. I have quite a bit of it, around $1, but I don't like that as well as much. Those are my first ins in regards to the RWA, and Ondo I'm all in. Yeah, he likes the Ondo. The Ondo's good. uh, oh, how come I don't think Link will make an all-time high? I think it could. My concern with Link is I think Link will make its all-time high. My biggest concern with Link is as I number one, that's not horrible. I don't know when the next unlock is. I don't think we're all in on that. Link always has such a huge. Oh, don't think. Hold on. Hold on. You think Link won't make it? Don't think. No, I think it could. It's just it had such a big run up, and it always does extremely well in the bear market, which it did. I'm getting called for dinner. Be right there. I just think it's lost steam. The greatest projects don't always do that well after they have the huge run up. It could get to $40 and $50 and get stagnant for a bit. Injective is finally waking up again. They hanging around the $32, $33 range forever, but I've watched Injective go up from $3 and didn't buy it until like 30. So finally, check this out. I mean, it's been hanging down there for a while now, horribly long, but it's been in the 30s and it's finally breaking out. Check this is going to be great. Wish I would have bought more, but you have to. What is it going to 3x, 4x? It may, and that's cool. My thought is, I got another 100K to play with. If that I want to play with, put it that way. In regards to what I don't have in the market, and I'm going to get a little more risky with it. Put it that way. I converted my XRP to Ondo at 23 cents. That was my best investment. Yeah, it's not a bad move at all. I mean, you've almost doubled your money, and you will double your money. Did you have a lot of XRP? Chow time into 50. It's my only prediction this year. I'm not saying it can't make it. I don't know. None of us. I think that's a very fair prediction. I don't think you're overselling that at all. I think it definitely could get there. All it takes is another huge leg up for them, right? But you have to think, no one really has the exposure like Link does, right? In regards to what they truly have going on. It's probably one of the best projects that we actually have. I'm talking into my phone, and so hopefully you guys can hear me. I haven't been talking into the computer. My bad. Technically, we should be at, $30, $40, $50. It has a hell of a lot more utility than 99.9 that we're in. Let's be honest. And partnerships. And so it's translated to price, but if you take this and you take something like Injective even, this should be at Injective's price. The reason it isn't is right here. So, if they had the same token supply, it would be probably at $70. Aerodrome, yeah, I've been watching that. I think I missed my opportunity though. I think I was looking at that at like 6 cents or something. I've been watching it. Didn't get it to 22 cents today or something like that, or yesterday. Yeah, 20. Oh shit, it's even up more. Yeah, I was liking it around here and didn't make the move, and I'm not buying in at this level. I think it's great, and they're actually, of course, great news has been coming out about them. So I think that's a good call as well. Big fan of it. I'm just was going to buy in at 22 cents, and I pulled the trigger on a couple other things. Half of my picks work out. The other half, I wish I could have and would have and should have, and watch it go up, right? Like Injective, I watched from, like I said, a couple dollars. I kept wanting to buy Link at $5, and you just second guess yourself sometimes. There's certain things that I'm adamant about, and there's other things that I just wait too long on. Okay, nah, it's all good, dude. I'm old. I'm 51. I've been doing this a long time. Before crypto, I made and lost, $6 million by the time I was 29. I was in the markets in Chicago, at the Chicago Board of Trade. I was, in stocks and everything for a very long time. And it's all good. Don't worry about the whole capital thing. You'll get it. Just don't be afraid to take profits. That's all I can say. 2000 Link tokens at $8. You suck, 88. That was beautiful. That was a great move. Flying under the radar. I like the ticker Arrow. I like the ticker too. I like what they do, and it's one of those woulda, coulda, shoulda. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Guys, I think this week, don't sleep. 88, you will, because you have your things. But if you guys really want to speculate, and for the next couple months, we have to be on this 24/7. And I already am. Even during the bear market, I don't stop. It drives my family crazy. I got 3 girls. Well, but 22 to my youngest is turning 15 this week. But is what I do all day long with my work. I do my work, I do this, and uh, no time to rest. Spread the word, spread the word and get other people involved. I'm sure you already have, and they think you're crazy, and we'll be laughing all the way to the bank. Have this side wallet on the go for 6 months, right? Yeah. Yeah. Man, but I get myself a little crazy in buying. I got to be honest; it becomes a little too fun, and it's just too easy. Let's see where we're at now. Be nice to wake up tomorrow where we can be at the 64 level and nothing too crazy, and we don't want the craziness like we saw today, breaking through that, hitting shorts and popping up like that. That's great to get us to the next level, but when we have a huge crash, flash crash after that, does no one good. But it comes back. You'll see. Look at Cardano. Get XRP. Got to get XRP to a couple bucks. Just get it to a buck. Get it to a buck. It'll shut people up and make some of the XRP people happy, and just gets a nice little support at a buck. Playing around to see no. Yep, exactly. 60K in tokens peer to peer. No exchanges. Oh, that's pretty awesome. No KYC currently attached to it. It was a social experiment that turned out decent. Good for you, brother. You're making good moves. We're gonna all do well. You guys tell me what you want from me. Spread the word. Whatever you guys need from me, I'm happy to do it. I haven't been doing many live streams because it's usually me and 88. I'm getting more and more people. I can get a ton of messages offline to with questions. So I'm here to help. I love it. That's what I live for. I'm gonna bail right now, just because my family's calling me to dinner and it's a birthday dinner. So I'm gonna go do that. Please reach out, comment, let me know what you need from me. How often you want me to? If you want me to jump on live often, or just keep up the short videos, whatever you want. I'm gonna do both anyways. But you let me know what you need from me, and I'll do it. That sound good, bros? Cheers, metal. Dylan, thanks for jumping in. Crypto cannabis, be good. Let me know what you guys need from me. Wish you all